Some of the more major problems that I have in my life is a lack of discipline, and I have trouble executing on things that I say I might do, but I just don't end up doing them because I'm acting upon my emotion. Like if I don't feel like doing something, I probably won't do it, which is a feminine trait. Women act like that. I'm trying to go for a more logical approach. Like if I know something is good for me, if I know the right decision and I'm acting on logic and I'm not acting on emotion, I will do it disregarding how I feel. And this ties all up into the gym because I know I'm not pushing hard enough. I could hit an extra 5 reps on some isolation exercises like leg extension and leg press and bicep curls and tricep push downs and pull-ups. I could hit an extra 5 reps, but I bitch out when it gets real uncomfortable. Today I went to the gym with my good friend Jose, and we hit legs, squats, then we hit vertical leg press, which if you don't know, it's like you're standing on the side like this, and you're just pressing outwards. It's a machine. On that machine, you can go really, like, it's probably one of the most intense machines and exercises I've ever done. Vertical leg press. I hit the first set pretty decently. I went medium intensity. On the second set, I took a little bit serious. I dropped the weight and I hit like 20 reps. No, but after the first 10 reps, it actually felt like really uncomfortable. And then I pumped out another 4. I thought I was done after 4. Then I actually pumped out another 6. Total of 20. I was dead ass fucking fatigued. I had to take like a 7-minute rest in that set. It was probably the most intense set of any exercise that I have ever done. And I've probably been working out for about like 8 months, 9 months. Now, the point of all of this is leading up to that most intense set, I've been training like a little bitch. I've been dropping the weight. I've been bitching out of my sets because it just felt too uncomfortable. It wasn't necessarily painful because, joint pain is a real problem. You shouldn't go on if you're having genuinely like sharp pain. But the burning feeling that you get after you've done a high amount of reps with a low weight, like that burning feeling is the muscles working. Most people drop the weight when they start to feel like genuinely uncomfortable. Like it's so much burn, it actually hurts to perform the reps. But those reps, the burning, uncomfortable reps, is what builds the muscle. And some people go to the gym for 3 months and look better than someone who's been going to the gym for like a year and a half. That's because the genetic plays a part of it, but it's intensity. The most important thing, the diet, the sleep, the workout routine, the volume, the most important thing out of all of those is intensity. How hard are you pushing yourself in the gym? Because most people are pussies. Most people drop the weight when it gets too uncomfortable. I've been training like that for like the majority of my fitness journey. Those sets of vertical leg press that I hit earlier today, I went so hard, I genuinely felt like throwing up because it's such an intense fucking workout. I felt nauseous. I don't know if that's a good thing. I went to the bathroom and I was sitting in the toilet. And it was like those bathrooms where there's only one toilet in a big room, like a single all-gender bathroom with a trash can in the corner. I put the trash can right in front of me while I was sitting down on the toilet just in case if I needed to throw up. I didn't end up throwing up. Perfect. And I low-key kind of quit the workout because I just too nauseous. And I went in the sauna and went home. But just that realization that I actually had the ability to push that hard, that's what made me realize that too many people are bitching out in the middle of their sets. Tom Platz says that when you're squatting low weight, high reps, and you think you're done, you have 5 more. That's true. Like, actually true. Maybe not on your own. You may need a spot. But you can push past that discomfort. Of course, when you're starting out on the gym, your main focus isn't necessarily intensity, but consistency. How often are you in the gym? How long are you in the gym for? Are you enjoying your workouts? That's the beginner shit the first 3 months. After that point, it's all about intensity. You know, before my workouts, especially leg day, because that's probably my most intense session out of all of the weeks or all of the days in the week, I'm actually scared. Like, I'm anxious. I'm nervous before the workout because I know how intense I can get. And that realization, I fear that realization. Not only because I can get to that point, but because I might not push to my true potential limit. I might not get that intense with my workout. And that fear of leaving extra energy behind, that's like, come on, how are you going to go to the gym and how are you going to train your ass off but still and quit still knowing that you had more reps in you? Almost after every single set I have ever done, I say to myself, I could have pushed for an extra 2 reps. That's been like the major problem in my fitness journey, is just the intensity that I cap out at. Like, I bitch out whenever it gets really uncomfortable. And I convince myself over and over, like, oh my God, I've been doing this for like 8 months. I'm not improving, but it's okay though, because at some point in my journey, I will get serious about my intensity. And I keep reassuring myself, you know, someday I will push past my limits. It's just not today. That's been a cycle. That's been a fucking road, bro. A rodeo. Past couple of months, past 6 months, 7 months, I've just been bitching out. Up until the recent set that I did with the vertical leg press, that was probably really intense. So intense that I felt like throwing up, as I mentioned before. But I just keep convincing myself, I'll do it later. I'll do it in a month from now. I'll be pushing more intense than I am now, so it's okay. But like, I could get to that point right now. I just need to hit that extra 2 reps. Then when I'm done with those extra 2 reps, I have an extra 2 reps. You get what I'm saying here? Almost always, I have quit before my actual failure potential. My actual muscle failure. If you feel the same way, you just have to build up that self-discipline to not drop that fucking weight. You really, really, really have to be fatigued in order to stop your set. Like, really have to be like feeling that fucking burn, dude. Most people never get to that point of intensity. Like, I'm talking about genuine intensity. It's kind of hard to describe it if you haven't been there. And I still believe that I haven't been there. But like, it's scary how hard you actually can push in the gym. And you're not scared for the weights. You're scared of the burn. And you're also scared of the thought that you didn't hit that potential intensity cap. Yeah, but most people never get there. Most people are always training like pussies in the gym. Most people don't record their sets, don't critique their form. Most people don't experiment with new exercises. Most people don't come up with their custom splits. Most people aren't taking this shit serious. You take this shit serious once you actually push past that intensity. Like, genuinely push past your fucking limits. People talk about that shit. It's corny. You might not even know what the fuck that means, push past your limit. It's like, when you're done, like, you're done. Like, you're about to drop the weight, you got 5 more. Isn't that scary? If you don't know what that feels like, then you're not truly being intense with your workouts. This was Marcus Blake. Stop being a pussy in the gym and get your fucking intensity up. I'll catch y'all boys later.